Talk was last March. You were just starting the Midnight Boom tour, and how has the beginning of the journey compared to now, the end?
Pretty fun the whole time.
Yeah. We've had so many adventures since that last March, you know. It seems like forever ago.
What happened a couple days ago in New York? Apparently a very enthusiastic fan came on stage in Williamsburg.
He was in the crowd.
It's quite close to the front.
And he was just being aggressive and intimidating the whole show. He was standing quite near Alison and he was just like this all the way through. Came right round in front of me and he started going like this.
And he rushed the stage?
You kind of invited him closer.
I didn't hit him, I just, you know, pushed him off the stage. It's a whirlwind up there, I'm in another world.
You guys just recently re-released Keep on Your Mean Side. And with first albums, I always find there's like a fearlessness. Do you kind of hear that certain energy in it?
I hear total freedom in it. You're starting from a place that's very basic and full of enthusiasm. You will put up with anything, and it's much more fun than anything that comes after. In a way, to me, it's really sentimental, and I love every song on it, and I wouldn't change a note of anything.
Listening back now, it's kind of like memory lane a bit, I'm sure, for you guys.
I mean, it's pretty mental when I think about when we first started in my little squatted flat in Gypsy Hill with those beaten up guitars.
Even like touring, the way touring was back then, like I'm sure like very, very bad hotels.
We'd roll up to a hotel, like, well, not a hotel, like a motel at like 6 or 7 in the morning. Say like, have you got any, you know, used rooms? You know, every so often they'd let us go in for free, just like to sleep in a room that hadn't been cleaned yet.
Along with the unearthing of the first album is the 2005 tour documentary, I Hate the Way You Love. It's almost like your past is like coming back at you, doesn't it?
I'd love for that to come back.
Yeah, no, it is. You've done really good research. It's brilliant. Nice to talk to someone who knows about us.
It really gives people a great understanding of the intense friendship between you two. Because a lot of people don't get or won't get that it's a non-sexual relationship.
Yeah.
But why do you think it's a hard concept for people to understand that this is a friendship?
Because it's rare, I think. I mean, I've never had a relationship with anyone like I've had with him. And also, I think people are romantics, and people like drama, and people like gossip, and people like, you know, that's our culture, really.
It is called I Hate the Way You Love. Can you love too much?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever felt that?
You're really passionate about what you're doing, what you want to do, and what you want from another person as well. It can be quite mean and cruel, and I think it goes to the right place, you know, in the end. It's about sort of pushing someone, maybe too hard sometimes.
One of those things you have to accept. If you want a crazy, adventurous life, then there's going to be a real downside to it as well.
How does that play in terms of relationships with people outside the band? Does it help or hinder relationships?
Certainly, it's hard to have friends when you're never home. It's hard to have relationships. Boyfriends and girlfriends don't really understand why you go away for a year and you're really into what you're doing. You know, that's a really hard thing.
Pretty impossible life, really, being on the road, trying to time it so that things go downhill, but not enough to break up, and then get back and make up, and then it's all... That's the way that you feel. That's the way that you feel.